What's up guys, welcome to another video. In this video we're going to talk about low self-worth, why it exists, why you don't feel good enough, why do you feel you're not worthy to get all the good things in life, or just in general, you know, if you generally feel that I'm not good enough, मेरे में कुछ कमी है, तो वो क्यों है, कहाँ से आती है और उसका क्या किया जा सकता है. Let's go. Welcome back to the video guys. So talking about self-worth, the major thing which results in low self-worth and which makes us feel that we're not worthy, we're not good enough, we don't deserve the good things in life is this thing called conditional love. Everyone knows, and this is a generally held idea, that our parents' love is unconditional, the mother's love is unconditional. But when we're growing up, I'm sure all of us can relate to a number of instances where the love isn't so unconditional, it's conditional. And that is what really leads to everyone, almost everyone feels like they're not good enough, they're not worthy. And here's how conditional love might happen while you're growing up at times, alright? So when we're born, our sense of self-worth isn't formed by then. So in the first 7 years is when our sense of self-worth gets formed, which means how much self-esteem we have, what do we think about ourselves, are we good enough, can we get things done in life, and just our sense of self-image, कि मैं कौन हूँ, मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ, मेरे कुछ बस की है या नहीं है, am I worthy or am I not worthy. During that time, if we get experiences where our parents tell us that you are a bad boy because you broke that table out there or you broke that glass, and they slap us, they beat us up, and they traumatize us. When that happens, we start to believe that I'm such a bad boy, I'm not good enough for them, and there's a certain part of me which is inside which is not good, which I need to split off. But of course, we cannot split off that part of us which is mischievous, which wants to play. That's what we naturally want to do. And what our parents do is they make us feel really bad about it. The messages that they give us are full of shame, and they withdraw love because of the certain way which we behave and certain things that we do. So one thing being that, let's say we break a phone or we break a glass, like we're just exploring and गलती से कोई गलती हो गई हमसे, या even while you know you're a little baby and you know you want to take everything in your mouth, so you take something in your mouth, you throw it away, and sometimes the parents would slap the kid and they shame the kid, and that leads to trauma for the child while he's growing up. That leads to him feeling, why is my parent who absolutely loves me, alright, who I absolutely love, behaving in this manner? And then the parents leading to silent disgust. Silent disgust meaning they're like, अच्छा तो तुझे ऐसे करना है, उल्टा बोलेगा. So when your mother or father is trying to get you to do something but you don't want to do it, like study, or they want you to sit down quietly, but you're a child, right? You got so much energy inside you कि तुम्हारा मन करता है कि यार हम हमेशा बाहर जाएं, हम explore करें चीजें, we do things, like we want to jump around all day. And when we don't do that, our parents withdraw the love out of it. They're like, fine, we're not going to love you, we're not going to give you attention because you're behaving in this manner, which is very natural to a child. So now, a very natural thing for a child, he learns to split that off, he learns to shove that down. Another example, talking loudly. Generally, children want to talk loudly, they want to do fun, एकदम बकचोद होते हैं बच्चे, कुछ भी करना होता है, शोर मचाना होता है, नाचना होता है, गाने बजाने होते हैं, उनको घंटा कुछ नहीं फर्क पड़ता किसी चीज से. But parents are like, नहीं. In this family, you cannot do that. The shame-based rules होते हैं family में. The shame-based rules is like, no. You cannot be loud in this family. ये अच्छा घर है, तुम अच्छे घर के बच्चे हो, अच्छे घर के बच्चे loud नहीं होते हैं. You need to be quiet, you need to learn discipline, you need to learn to be a proper nice boy. Only when you're a nice boy are we going to give you the love, otherwise we're not going to give you the love. So these are just 3 things where we've been told that love is conditional. अगर तुम ऐसा behave करोगे तो तुम्हें प्यार मिलेगा, नहीं तो नहीं मिलेगा. But naturally, those are our natural states. We want to be loud, we want to explore, we want to play, we want to go out there, maybe we break something, but क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार? That's what a subjective reality is of a child. But when we learn कि the love is going to be taken away, there's a fear of abandonment even, that maybe what if my parents leave me, they dump me, और ऊपर से डराया जाता है, भूत आएगा ले जाएगा, पुलिस वाले अंकल को दे देंगे तुझे अगर तू ऐसे behave करेगा तो. That means all of these things pointing to the same fact that you're a bad boy. At the same time being like boarding school भेज देंगे, या being like हम तुम्हें अनाथ आश्रम छोड़ आएंगे, या being like कि तू हमारा बच्चा नहीं है एकदम बिल्कुल because हम तुम्हें तो कूड़े के ढेर से उठा के लाए थे. And being kids, if we've heard any of those things, we might be laughing on it right now, but बचपन में it was very traumatic for us. It was very painful for us to even understand that कि boarding school भेज देंगे, हमसे दूर भेज देंगे, या पुलिस वाले को दे देंगे. And this fear-based upbringing is there. So the strategy of our parents to discipline us was very fear-based and not love-based. So the love became conditional. That we pull away the love, you might be abandoned, you're a bad boy, you're a bad person if you do certain things, if you behave in a certain manner. Now here's the main problem about that. The main problem is our natural behaviors aren't learned. Those are our natural behaviors. it's like हमारा हाथ है. If you use this hand, we're gonna abandon you. We're not gonna give you the love. And what we try to do, alright, metaphorically, is we try to cut this hand off. कि भाई हमें ये हाथ चाहिए ही नहीं. We cut off our sexual parts, we cut off our loud parts, we cut off our exploratory parts, we cut off our parts जहाँ हमें explore करना है चीज़ें, जहाँ हमें enjoy करना है, playful होना है, creative होना है. And we feel if I want to do mischief or if I want to be loud, why am I being loud? Clearly there must be something wrong with me because मेरे parents ने बोला अच्छे बच्चे ऐसा नहीं करते, तो मैं अच्छा बच्चा हूँ ही नहीं. Because मेरा तो मन करता है ऐसी चीज़ें करने का. मेरा मन करता है उल्टी बात करने का, उल्टा जवाब देने का. बोलते हैं उल्टा जवाब मत दो. बट मेरे को बिना बात कोई चीज माननी नहीं है. आई एम क्यूरियस. अ जनरल क्यूरियोसिटी अ चाइल्ड हैज. अ पेरेंट टेल्स यू समथिंग कि नहीं ये मत करो, एंड देन इफ यू आस्क क्यों नहीं करें, नहीं लाइक ये देखो उल्टा जवाब दे रहा है. नो, बट दैट्स जस्ट द क्यूरियोसिटी ऑफ अ चाइल्ड. सो नाउ द सेंस ऑफ क्यूरियोसिटी दैट वी हैव, दैट इज आल्सो नॉट गुड इनफ. And we cannot let that go. Of course, who can let his curiosity, his sexual behavior, his playfulness, his natural instincts of laughter, of smiling, of being loud and enjoying life, why would we want to let that go? But we're not good enough till we let that go. तो हम force करते हैं अपने आप को to cut that hand off, to cut that part of ourselves, and because we're not successful in letting that go, there's a sense of shame कि shit यार, I'm still like that. मेरे parents ने तो बोला कि मैं ऐसा नहीं करना है, but मेरे अंदर urges हैं. This is what happens if you suppress any part of your inside, be it कितना भी अच्छा हो या कितना भी बुरा हो, anything which is good, anything which is bad. The more we suppress it, we're gonna be successful for a little while. We'll suppress it, but then after that, it's gonna come out flying like a fucking volcano. And after that, again, more shaming, beating ourselves up, being like, oh shit, मैंने ये क्यों कर दिया? Guilt, shame, everything falls there, leading to even worse self-esteem, even worse worth, even feeling like I am not good enough because मैं ऐसी चीजें कर रहा हूँ. Leading to low confidence, leading to us doing things in life to finally feel whole again, to finally feel worthy. The chase could be after achievements, after earning money, after being famous, after feeling like कि एक लड़की मिल जाएगी तो amazing हो जाएगा, तब हम worthy हो जाएंगे, then people will respect us. Now finally I'll be good enough. Finally मैं लोगों को दिखा दूंगा. Finally मैं prove कर दूंगा कि यार I am really a good enough boy. Even while growing up, this makes even things worse, where our parents tell us that you are worthy only when you get marks, or only when you achieve something in life, only when you be successful in sports. Otherwise, you don't have worth. As a human being, as a baby, as a child, your worth is only dependent on the marks. Only the things that you do, which lead us to achiever syndrome, which lead us to perfectionist syndrome, and again, that consistent chasing behind कि मुझे कुछ करना है तभी मैं worthy हूँ. What I want to tell you is worth is something very intrinsic. Worth is something which is very eternal, infinite, intrinsic. It is not related to what you do in life. It is not related to the love that you receive or what people tell you about that. For you to feel worthy, you can feel worthy right now, whoever you are, wherever you are. Alright, you need to accept yourself the way you are and realize that you are worthy, even if you haven't gotten a lot of achievements, even if you fail an exam. Like, we're forced to buy into the illusion that our marks, our worth, and the things that we do in life, not who we are, but what we do defines who we are. I want you to separate that part of you. What you do is also something you're doing, but your sense of self is not what you do. तुम्हारी जो worth है, that is who you are as a human being, and every human being is worthy, irrespective of his color, age, gender, the things that he does, the way he behaves, the certain things that he has inside, maybe something bad he's done in the past. You are still worthy, and being in that reality and letting go of all these past subconscious anchors which stop you from believing that. The thing with worth is not that you need to build your self-worth. It's about letting go of all these past conditioning, past messages, subconscious anchors जो हमें अभी भी run कर रहे हैं, जिन्होंने हमारा sense of self बना दिया, हमारा unconscious mind, हमारा subconscious mind, the part that we're not even aware of, but that is really what's running us. When we can let go of that, that is when we will realize this thing that we are worthy, irrespective of what we do or what we not do. And that'll be all from my side. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, spank it, smash it, demolish it, and I'll see you in the next video. Kshitij signing off. Peace.